Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Tarot Collective. I am RoboMonk. We are seeing what spiritual messages are coming down today for us. We are going to see what Spirit wants us to know now, in the future, and maybe a little bit of clarity about our past. We're going to all find out together today. We have the tarot spread on the left, and I have no clue what's going to happen. We're going to figure that out together. And then the spirit channeling on the right are some drawings that I created that are channeled messages for this particular reading. We also have some bonuses at the end, so stick around for those. And we do read reversals here. We want to know the best possible message from Spirit. We want to know the truth, right? So let's find out. And if it's your first time here, welcome. Let's see what's going on in the first card here. We have the Ace of Swords. All right. The Ace of Swords, breakthrough, clarity, sharp mind, and new ideas. Mental clarity. Air element with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is all about getting that first initial idea. Something that is new to you. Maybe a breakthrough. Maybe you've felt stuck for a little while. Maybe you've hit a wall. Maybe there's some kind of glass ceiling that's above you, maybe at work or maybe in some sort of hobby that you're doing or some kind of learning that you're doing. You can't quite break through that level that you want to go through. It could be spiritual clarity as well. So maybe there's something that you've really been trying to work at for a long time to get that spiritual clarity, and you're going to break through. And I'm just thinking of the doors, break on through to the other side, right? That's really cool. So we'll see how this goes and plays along with the other cards. See if it plays nicely. We'll find out. I want to check out this reversal here. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, and lost your way, avoiding inner work and rejecting wisdom. This is Virgo, all right? So service-oriented, seeking perfection, analytical. This is something where you may be feeling like you're alone, like there's no one else there, or not even spirit guides, not even Spirit with you. Spirit wants you to know that Spirit is with you. Your guides are with you. Knowing that there's energies around you that are protecting you every day, keeping you safe every day. And the fact that this isolation, this loneliness, this withdrawal doesn't have to be a negative. It doesn't have to be a negative. If you honor this as part of what you're going through and then breaking through, that will be part of the process rather than the way of the future, right? If you are in this isolation, if you're in this feeling of loneliness, know that this is only a phase. This is only something that's happening right now. It doesn't have to continue if you don't want it to. Now, there's a feeling of isolation and loneliness, and then there's being alone, okay? Those two can be very different. If you're feeling lonely or you're feeling isolated, then there's something lacking there, right? There's something that you don't feel whole. If you're alone but you feel whole, you're okay with that, right? That would be the hermit that's not reversed. So there seems to be something that's a little lacking in your environment, or maybe there's a misalignment in your chakras, in your soul alignment, and something needs to be checked. Something needs to be looked at, maybe in the subconscious, maybe some shadow work to see what actually is going through. And Spirit is saying that answer is going to come to you through this Ace of Swords. Whatever that is, it could be just under the surface. There's something there that has been bothering you or making you feel less than. That's coming to an end now. That is going to be over with. That clarity is coming through, and that doesn't mean that you will not be alone if you don't want to. Because I know some of us in this collective are perfectly fine with being alone. You don't need another person in your life, right? Or another being or another animal. You're perfectly fine being who you are and how you are. If you feel this lack, though, that's something that is missing and causing an imbalance. If you see the difference there. So with this mental clarity, you're going to actually be able to see what that is and make amends to it, maybe heal it as well. We have the Ten of Swords, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, rock bottom, complete defeat. This is Sun in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is all about painful endings, the complete defeat of old ways of thinking. What's interesting is this is right below the Ace of Swords. So you may wake up one day, you may have been feeling lonely, you may have been feeling isolated, and you think, you know what? I have this idea. I'm going to try and follow it. I'm going to see what it is. Spirit's going to give you some different signs about what that might be. But there's going to be some shift. There's going to be some change from this Ten of Swords energy to this Ace of Swords. It's going to be something that just clicks into place and say, that is interesting. That is something different that I did not think about. It may be a perspective change as well, because as you can see, these are both swords, right? You're looking through the same lens, but in a different way. Very interesting. We also have the Seven of Wands, challenge, competition, protection, and perseverance, defending your position. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, putting up those boundaries, right? Creative pride, bringing courage to defend your position and stand your ground. So there may be other people doubting you and causing you to think a certain way. There might be a project you're working on. There might be a relationship you're in. There might be a friendship that you have. There might be family members surrounding you and saying, it's almost kind of like gaslighting, right? Where they are telling you that this is your reality. And that's not actually the case. This is your reality. This is where you are going to be. Not this defeatist, not this old way of thinking. And it seems like maybe you're even pioneering some sort of new idea. Maybe it's something that this world hasn't seen yet. And you have to defend yourself. And they're stuck in their old ways of thinking. You have to defend yourself to say, no, this will work, or this is a good idea. Maybe it's an occupation you want to go into. Maybe it's a type of relationship that you want to have. Maybe it's something that is really heartfelt for you and not for anyone else around you, and therefore they can't relate to you. Okay? All of these things are wrapped up into this reading. It's quite interesting. Let's see what else is here. We have the Star card. With the Star card, it's hope, faith, purpose, renewal, and spirituality, inspiration, and healing. I truly feel that there is something that you are called to do. There's some kind of idea that's brewing, even in your subconscious, that's coming out, that is a result of you wishing, praying, hoping to Spirit that this would happen. There's something that is happening right now, even if you aren't aware of it, that is actually happening. It's coming into fruition. You may have been thinking about this over and over and over again, but there's something that's clicking into place that wasn't there before. It's a lot of divine timing here. And the fact that you have to defend this is really interesting too. So the fact that you're defending your position is very good. Spirit is saying that's wonderful. Hold your ground. Hold true to what is true to you. Hold true to what your path is, right? You know you have to walk it. Only you can walk it. And sometimes that can feel isolating or lonely. And it may sometimes feel like you're a little lost. And if other people around you are stuck in those old ways, you might be forced to see it this way when it's really a brand new, fantastic way of thinking. All right? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Feeling powerless against circumstances, trying to force outcomes, may indicate missed opportunities due to inflexibility, or experiencing a downturn in fortune requires patience and acceptance. This is something that you actually might be fighting for. All right? So with this is something that you may have to alter your perspective in order for everything to flow correctly. So the fact that you're defending your position is a good thing. But this new way of thinking may actually have you thinking about it quite differently. With this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it says to surrender to higher wisdom. Now this, who's ever telling you this stuff, it's not higher wisdom, right? That's the old way of thinking. That is the old way, and it's done. So, whoever you're defending against this old way, I would say if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you, right? You're walking two different paths. They're walking their own path, and you're walking your own path. The fact that it's saying, okay, go with the flow, all right, go with the flow, that means there is a flow that is present that you are not aware of, okay? With the flow coming down, there may be a couple of things that's not quite working out, or it doesn't seem like it's working out. But if you go with it, if you say, okay, well, I can't go that way. I can't do it that way, but I still want to complete this goal. I still want to have this relationship. I still want to be in this business. What is it that I have to do? What is it I have to do, Spirit? And just be open. That's going with the flow. Once you're open to that communication, that new idea, that Ace of Swords, is going to come into play and give you that inspiration to move forward with it. Once that happens, you have the Three of Cups: celebration, friendship, creativity, community, and joy and harmony. There could be someone else coming into your life that is actually going to harmonize with you. It's actually going to be a celebration of this joy, this harmony, once this wish comes through, or maybe even help you create this wish coming true. So there's a lot at play here. Let me see what this next one is. Ace of Wands: inspiration, creative spark, new initiative, and fresh energy, pure potential. Here's what I think. The fact that you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, that is something that is very powerful in this spread. You have it in the beginning, you have it at the end. They are both balanced, almost like bookends, right? The fact that you're defending your position is good. However, you may have to be flexible when you're actually trying to accomplish this goal. It may look like some of those things that they've said and these old ways, like those naysayers saying it's not going to work, you may start to believe them a little bit. But if you hold your ground, there's going to be other people coming in and saying, you know what? This is awesome. This is exactly what I need. And I'll tell you in a very specific example. When I created all of this, I thought, no one's really done it. It's kind of new. I don't know. This feels like my calling. It's a new idea for me. It's a new idea for this 3D Earth plane, doing all of this together for you. Now, when I have your comments down below and just seeing what a difference it makes, seeing how this actually channels spirit for you, how it resonates for you, how it actually makes a difference in your life, that is life-changing for me. That is an amazing feeling to know that my calling, my initial idea is helping you, right? Like a lot of people might say that this is not what tarot is. This is not how this works. And that's an old way of thinking. So channeling that new way of thinking, creating all of this for us to work with, to get a lot more from Spirit, a lot of better language that Spirit can use for us to communicate, has helped me realize my calling. And that's exactly what it is for you too. So if there are other ways that people are doing it or have done for a long time, maybe it's traditions for you, right? Maybe it's traditions of the family and you want to break away from that. And everyone is saying, we've done this for 1,000 years. Why are you doing this differently? Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to break away from that. Maybe you have a different way of doing a job. Maybe you have a different way of doing a relationship. And you say, you know what? This works for me. This is my goal. This is my dream. This is my soul path. This is what I'm meant to do. Other people are going to rally around you, just like this Three of Cups, and say, yes, finally, thank you. Thank you for communicating it this way. Thank you for doing it this way. Thank you for letting me know that this is possible. And then you create that sense of community as well. So there's something inside of you that you are going to do differently than others, and it's going to be amazing. And it's going to fulfill this star card. You're going to feel closer to Spirit. You're going to feel closer to your path. You're going to make things happen. You're going to be truly inspired and have that focus with that Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands to make it happen. Whew, that was cool. That was amazing. Let's go to the Spirit channeling. Let's see what's going on over here. I have channeled different art creations that I created. Let's see what's going to speak to us here. Transcendence. Transcendence. That is a really good theme for this, isn't it? Transcendence. With this Om in the middle of the forehead here, I wanted to create that. I wanted to create the third eye. We even have the star here. But with this all together, it's something that you have to find that what resonates for you. I needed a deeper resonance in my life. I needed something that vibrated deeper, that deeper level. This is what it is. Connecting to you is that deeper level. Creating this and connecting to you is so special to me. It's so amazing to me. It makes me realize that there's something other than me and my thoughts out there, right? Makes me realize that Spirit is coming down and helping us. And connecting with you is so special. So very special. Finding that transcendence for yourself, because I feel like I did rise up. Finding that deeper resonance actually rose me up to a higher level. And I feel like in this collective, you are all so smart. You are absolutely amazing. You're very strong, very talented individuals. You're finding your transcendence. You are getting there, or you are there and you are mastering it, right? The fact that we are all coming together and celebrating our transcendence here is absolutely amazing too. So with all of this, if there's some kind of goal that you're trying to accomplish, know that there are other people out there that are really appreciating or going to appreciate it when you actually accomplish it. Don't listen to this. This is old ways. This is the old way of thinking. And it would just lead to a dead end, literally. So with this is inspiration. Even if you sometimes doubt yourself, don't worry about it. That's just our souls being in this human shell. And this humanity loves to doubt itself. loves to double check, loves to second guess. And Spirit is saying, just keep going. Just keep going. This one, I had a past life pop-in. Past life pop-ins happen when you're dreaming or when you feel an experience of deja vu. I have had vivid deja vus before where I think I passed by this one road and I felt like I have been here before. There's no shaking that feeling. And you're not sure when. I even asked my parents at the time, I said, have we been here before? They said, no, we've never been here before. Oh, okay, I was a child at the time. Past life pop-in, saying from your past life, you're going to learn something that is going to unlock a little bit more of your path. This could be in a vivid dream. You may even transcend or go to a different dimension where you're living that and it feels so real. You could also have a deja vu where it's just a brief moment, a brief overlap of that other dimension, of that other time, where that actually did happen to your soul. Something's going to unlock there. You're going to see that different perspective and you're going to learn something from it. So that was really cool too. Justice is coming in. I really feel here. This, you need justice in this. You're defending yourself. You're feeling isolated. You're feeling alone in your perspective. That doesn't mean you're wrong. That's very important, Spirit is saying to tell you. It doesn't mean you're wrong, even if you're alone or feeling isolated in your perspective. A lot of times, people have to keep defending themselves until they can prove themselves right. And a lot of times, they can't prove themselves right until it's years down the road and they've done all the work and they say, here, I'm right. Look. And everyone else will say, oh, wow, that's amazing. I knew it all along, right? I knew you could do it. And then they come to celebrate. And I don't have the feeling that this is what these people are. These people are true believers. These are people that are going to truly appreciate you, appreciate your perspective because you are doing it, because you are pioneering that perspective. And that's justice for you, right? Defending yourself in that way. This one is here. These two cards. I got Lancing a Boil. It sounds awful, but the symbolism is there. Boil is just on the surface and it's just under the skin. And if you use a medical knife, you drain all that negativity away. So there's something there that's really bothering you. I would say it's the Ten of Swords, just in this little spread that we have here, and the Hermit. I think the Hermit is something that is a little less identifiable, but you're definitely feeling it. You're definitely feeling that isolation, okay? And it may be because of these people that are saying, no, you can't do it. No, don't do it. Why would you spend time on that? It also could be past times where you've seemed like you failed, right? Past times where you seem like, oh, that just didn't go anywhere. Why would I try this again? Or why would I do this again? This time it's different because you have this new perspective and this new way of doing things, and you're going to have some believers, and it's divine timing if you go with the flow of this. So don't be surprised if there is a point in where you think you're going to go right and you have to go left. That's Spirit coming in and saying, this is going to actually take you to where you need to go. You're going to meet I think you're going to meet these people here in a way that is unconventional, in a way that you might not think, in a place that you might not think. And that's going to make all the difference in you actually completing this task. This one I got 5 lines in the sand. took me a little bit to decipher this, because 5 lines, and thought, 5 lines, what does that look like? It looks like music notes, right? It looks like clef music. And with this, you are finding your resonance, you're finding your vibration, you're finding your song. And that's so beautiful. You're finding this song in this universe, this one song. And you're contributing your song to this one song. And Spirit wants to remind you about that. The fact that you are here for a reason. You are here to do wonderful things. And I know you can too. So many of the stories you've shared, so many of the experiences that you've had, you are amazing souls. Truly. I'm not trying to give you false compliments. You are amazing souls. And you are singing your song. So when someone comes in and tries to sing a note that's off, that doesn't match with yours, it's time to put up those barriers. It's time to defend yourself. It's time to make sure that your song is still resonating with you, because you're going to have some beautiful harmonies coming in a little bit. If you already have them, congratulations. That's fantastic. We have V for victory. Yes, V for victory. I really feel like these two here are a victory for you. And also with the Ace of Swords. I really feel like you've been working on this a long time. Something for you. Something on your path. And this V for victory, you finally get to actually experience what it feels like on the other side of being blocked, on the other side of not knowing where you're going, on the other side of everyone saying no, no, no. And you're finally going to hear, yes, thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. We are glad you are here. And that's an amazing victory. It's an amazing victory. And we'll celebrate it together. All right? We also have the Magician. I really got this Magician knowing that it's in your control. There's so many things that are outside of our control, and this one is actually in your control. And I love that. I love when we have a little bit of control in what's actually happening. So, with our different perspective, I see the control point is here. Because Spirit is also asking you to go with the flow, yes. But this is your control point. You're not giving up your perspective. You're not giving up what actually works for you. You're not giving up to what other people are saying, because what they are saying doesn't make sense to you. It's not going to work for you, and you know it. So Spirit is saying, look, keep defending your position. Know that this is in your control. There's going to be a couple things coming down the line that aren't in your control, but they're going to end up very, very nicely with these people coming in and this Ace of Wands for inspiration. Okay? We also have, oh yeah. So with this one, this is a clove hitch. And I got, not necessarily tying the knot, which means to have a wedding, but I got stronger bonds with a relationship, stronger bonds. Now, if you don't have a strong relationship in your life right now, I really see that 3 of Cups coming into play. The stronger relationship is going to be really, really amazing for you and open up so many different avenues for you. Spiritually, emotionally, I think physically as well. We're so tied with our emotions to physical nature as well. And I'm getting financially, all of the different aspects of abundance. These stronger ties are going to propel you forward, give you that momentum to say, hey, you know what? I actually did change a person's life today. actually changed my life today. And I'm going to continue with this. I got to keep going. Fantastic. It's really cool. I'll share one more story on this, because I had to rechannel everything because my microphone didn't work. So I've done a reading for you already, but my microphone didn't work, so nothing got captured. So I was like, well, that was something for me. I guess that was a personal reading, and thank you, Spirit, for that. That was very enlightening. So I channeled different images for you, and now we're doing the different cards. And that's what I mean. These 3 cups are like you, collective. These 3 cups are like you to me, and I really appreciate you. Angel number guidance 4444. Strong foundation and hard work. Your dedication is noticed by the universe. Continue building steadily. So continue on with that. Even if you doubt yourself sometimes, just know that you're on your right path if it's resonating with you, right? If it's not resonating with you, don't worry about it. You can change. But if it is resonating with you, continue on and move forward. We have the last quarter moon phase, all right? We have the release and forgiveness. The energy supports letting go of grudges, limiting beliefs, and outdated patterns. This is a powerful time for forgiveness of self and others, breaking bad habits, and clearing space for new opportunities. So this is Friday, November 14th, 2025. However, this is just the energy of the reading if you're looking at this in a different time, all right? We also have ancient wisdom symbol, infinity. Ancient, mathematical, and universal, represents endless, eternal love and unlimited possibilities. Symbolizes the eternal nature of the soul, endless cycles of existence, and boundless potential. Boundless potential. I love it. And I really feel like that's what you're going to wake up to with that Ace of Swords. You're going to realize there's no limits to what you can do. There truly isn't. And you're going to start to believe that and create that, just like the magician. We have the eagle. You're way up high, seeing things clearly now. There's no clouds in your vision. You have vision, courage, and freedom. The eagle soars highest and sees farthest, representing spiritual vision and divine perspective. Rise above earthly concerns to see the bigger picture, right? So, if things are getting you down like that 10 of Swords, rise above it, meditate, block them out, defend your position, and see what Spirit is trying to get to you. What is that message Spirit wants to get to you? Eagle medicine brings courage, clarity, and the ability to spot opportunities from great heights. So change that perspective, and you're going to see very, very well into what is coming down the road. You have the Rainbow Trinity, Libra, Pisces, Aries. 3 different elements unite in cosmic diversity. You are called to honor all aspects of existence, passion, practicality, thought, and feeling. Balance these energies rather than fighting them. See, going with that flow. Going with that flow. The universe is showing you the beauty of diversity and integration. So, when those 3 of Cups people come in, they may have other ideas to add to yours. Embrace that. It'll make it better, and it'll even make it sing more beautifully. For the crystal and gemstone wisdom, we have Peridot, which is a stone of abundance, joy, positive energy. We had this last time or the time before, if I remember correctly. The stone of abundance and positive transformation. Peridot brings joy, health, and prosperity. This vibrant green crystal cleanses and activates the heart and solar plexus chakras, attracting abundance while releasing what it blocks. Ancient Egyptians called it the gem of the sun. Use Peridot for manifesting abundance, releasing jealousy, and attracting joy. So all of these different things are saying you're breaking through, you're rising up, You're moving up to this next level. It's going to be amazing. And whatever that idea, whatever your path is, it's going to be fantastic. And I wish you well on it. I'll be there with you. I'll see you next time, and take care.